a narcissist secretly gay, let me just say this: they don't have any sexual. They don't conform to any sexual identity, so they can go either way. They can go any way they want. I mean, they don't identify as anything. Um, does he have a guy friend that he likes to spend all his time with? Do they speak their own language? Do they get high off of the energy of each other? Um, do they always have to be together? Or do they both? Do they really degrade and talk bad about women? Those are signs that a narcissist is secretly gay. You will know if you're in the life that person's life just to for looks. You know, if you're there for looks, you're there just to serve a purpose. Um, because when they come home, they won't have anything to do with you. They'll just silent treatment you or ignore you like you don't exist. Like they're all mad and down in the dumps because they had to leave from their primary source, their best friend or whatever, the true person, the person they really want to be with. You know, they're mad because they had to come home to you. You know, and so they're really rude to you, or they ignore you, or they send you off to do little odd shit at odd times. You know. They devalue you. They never tell you you're beautiful. Like I wear black every day. Yesterday it was my granddaughter's first birthday, and I wore a red dress. It was a strapless red dress, and it it looked really cute on me. It was a real cute dress, and my daughter caught some guy in Walmart checking me out. I totally missed it. I totally missed it. Somebody checked me out, and I totally missed it. But my 13-year-old caught it, and it was funny. But anyway, she's the one that told me about it. But anyway, I think that's funny. But he never, when he came in from wherever he done yesterday, he didn't say, "Hey, you look pretty today," or "What are you dressed up for?" or made no comment about my appearance. He came in and went straight to the bed and went to sleep. And then when I didn't pay that no attention because I went in my art room to start working on some art, he finally goes in the kitchen to start cooking himself something to eat and making himself a lot of noises and stuff, trying to get my attention to know that he's home. But by the time that time I done changed out of my dress, but he never complimented me once, you know. And if there's and I went to the store, and two guys out of the store asked for business cards. I have a cleaning service, and two guys asked for, one has a barber shop and the other one, I don't know what he wanted. He wanted a card for, what he was planning on having me clean. But anyway, I know I was stunning yesterday, and I'm never stunning. I wear black every day, pretty much black scrubs every day. Never dress up. I look the same every day. That's just that, you know. And I couldn't even so much as get a compliment from him yesterday. Bob's dressed up. Didn't get another one. And you know, if I can go out and turn strangers' heads, the one guy that's supposed to be with me, he should have gave me. I should have got a compliment. I should have got a response. Okay, I should have got something. I got nothing. Okay, nothing. I mean, that would be like a blow to most people's self-esteem. A lot of people would take that and absorb that, and it would really mess them up. It'd be an impact on their self-worth or self-esteem. But me, I don't absorb that stuff. You know, I've learned who I am, and I know my self-esteem and my self-worth, and I know it's just because he's secretly gay. I know my place in this relationship. It's just I'm a placeholder. I'm just here to look for looks purposes. To walk out on us would look bad. You know, to go do what he really wants to do would look bad. It would be frowned upon, which is go be with his buddy where he don't have to separate from his buddy. He wants to be with him 24/7. You know, and he comes home mad because he's mad he has to come home to me, and he has to break away when he really just. I mean, these two get high off each other, like they have this energy, and they talk as if I'm not even in their room. They have their own language. They talk in code. I mean, it's freaking crazy, and every sign points towards they're both gay. You know, they both downgrade women. They don't. I don't know. They're too in sync with each other No two men should ever be that in sync with each other. That's wrong. It's okay for a male and female to be in that in sync together, but two men should not be in that in sync together. And when you see that happening, you need to know they're secretly gay. They're cheating on you right in your face with their homeboy that's always right there. You notice they got that one boy that's always right there in everything they do. They don't do nothing if that one homeboy ain't there. If that one homeboy ain't there, they just sleep through the whole day and won't even participate in the day. You know what I mean? They don't even take part in the day because they ain't got their homeboys, so they sleep or they spend their whole day ignoring you or just not noticing you, period. It's because they're secretly gay. They're gay. They don't have any sexual identity. You're there just to serve a purpose for looks. Nothing more, nothing else. Know your place. Know where you stand in that relationship and know what's really going on. So when the truth does come out and you do catch it, you're not shocked or surprised. Because if you think it in your mind and you feel it in your heart, you know it in your gut, and there's no other way you can look at it, and you try to look at it from every perspective you can look, and every angle you can look at it, because you don't want to see it from the perspective you're having to see it from, or the perspective you are seeing it from. So you've tried to look at it from every other perspective possible, and you keep coming back to that one perspective, the only one that makes sense, the only one that you can see, the one that resonates in your gut, the one you know but you can't prove. That one. When you know, you know. It's just a feeling that it'll make you sick. I mean, it's a feeling, you know. When you realize your place and where you are and who you're with, it's a sickening feeling. But suck it up, buttercup, because you have fought to be there. You have fought tooth and nail to hold on to that spot. You have done everything in your power to hang on to that spot because you did not see your worth. You did not see your, what you really are in that person's life. You didn't see what your spot really was. But now that you've woken up, now you see what your spot is. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to change your spot? Are you going to change your perspective? Are you going to, what are you going to do? Are you going to move your values and morals? Or are you going to go against the grain? How are you going to handle it? What do you do? I would like some advice on that, because I'd like to know, what do you do once you know? Once you know in your heart of hearts, what do you do? Keep pretending like you don't know and go on through each day like you don't know? Or do you say something? Or do you just call it quits and never let them know that you know? How do you do that? How do you bring that that's going on in the dark to light? Or how do you say, hey, look, I know this is this, and I understand you're using me as this, and I get it and all, but I don't want this spot anymore. How do you do that? I would love to hear some advice on that. You have a good day.